Sooner Scoop HD.
You know, it was a dream come true being out here in Pro Day. I just can't remember myself thinking about all week about last year when I was sitting here, watching the other guys go through this drill for it to be fast forward. And then my time, I felt like it was a great day for me. I came out here and did what I wanted to do, so it was a dream come true for me.
Do you have anything specific you wanted to really show out on today?
Just my speed, showing my speed. Going out here through drills, showing my speed. Just wanted to show my speed all day.
How'd you feel like you did in that regard?
I felt like I did pretty good.
Did you have a set time that you were looking for? I know you just ran
Yep.
one.
I was kind of looking for a low 4.5. It wasn't hitting that number. Then I was kind of going into it. We're going to run one.
DeMarco's always talked about since you've been here, you acted like a pro. How did it help you through this whole process?
You know, that's what you got to be going to the league. You know, everybody's got something going on. You have to be to produce every single day. The league is college on steroids a little bit. You got to be able to, like I said, provide results every single day, or it's another man coming in right behind you.
What are scouts talking about? Is it every down, 3 down back, or the 3rd down back? What are they talking about?
Definitely every down back. It's me adding, being able to. I've been fortunate to play in a lot of different schemes and been successful in a lot of different schemes, as well as using my ability to catch out of the backfield. So I convert to every down back.
What have your conversations been like with teams? Have you had a lot over the last few weeks?
I have, meeting with a lot of running back coaches, going over film, trying to get a feel for you, seeing how you pick up on their protections, maybe their run scheme, seeing if you know, just trying to see if you know football.
Did the fact that you guys changed offenses last year, you had to learn a whole new offense,
Right.
but did that kind of set you up to maybe have some success in the quick learns on these things?
100%, because having to change that offense, like you said, it forced me to learn quickly and be on my feet. So definitely going through these interviews, I've kind of had a prelude to that.
What have you heard, projections-wise from everybody?
They're thinking I'm a day two guy. Day two guy, me coming out here was a big day for me so I believe I solidified myself as a day two guy.
How much did having a position coach that had a long NFL career of his own help you getting ready for this process?
It was the reason I came here. It was DeMarco Murray, and him playing the game at a high level. I felt like he could, teach me how to be a pro, how to sustain at that next level. So having him is just an added bonus for me.
Does it feel like, everything you've been working towards is kind of, now, it's right there in front of you?
100%. It's kind of a weight lifted off my shoulders now. We've got Pro Day done. It's kind of a chill period now. You got 30 visits, you got interviews, but the physical stuff is out of the way.
How have you grown as when you first got here 2 years ago now? What did you get better at? How'd you grow?
I would say, like you talked about, just being a pro. Learning that, I feel like that's the most essential thing I learned from being here, being a pro every single day. And that's helped me so much going through this process.
Is there anybody you specifically try to mimic your game after?
I've watched a lot of guys going all the way back to like Gale Sayers. I've watched him play. I've watched Walter Payton and how tough he runs. Emmitt Smith and the way he can bounce off of tackles. Barry Sanders and his speed and elusiveness. You look at coming from Tennessee, I got a lot of Alvin Kamara comparisons. So looking at his game, you look at CMC and how he can manipulate a defense coming out of the backfield. So I try to steal something from everyone's game and try to put it into mine.
I know you've probably talked about this a little bit, but the decision to go ahead and go this year
Yep.
as opposed to come back, how tough was that ultimately?
It was a tough decision for me, but ultimately going into this season, I had the season that I wanted to have. It wasn't how we pictured it as a team, but individually I had the season that I wanted to have, and I felt like it was time to strike while the iron was hot.
And now that you've I know you're not to the end of that process, but the way things have gone, what you've heard from people, do you feel like, the decision was the right one?
Most definitely. For me and my family, I felt like that decision was the best for me.
Do you feel like the running back room's set pretty good at Oklahoma?
For sure. I feel like they're in great hands. You got some young guys in the room, and you got Marcus coming back. I feel like they're in great hands.
Specifically with Javonte and Gavin, who
Yeah.
had a really good bowl game performance.
Right.
You saw them kind of grow last year. What did you see from them, and what do you expect from them?
Like you're saying, just growing throughout the season. I saw them guys get better and better each and every day and not taking a rep off. I saw it from Javonte in the spring. I saw it from Gav when he came in the summer. So I think those guys are going to be a great tandem coming in the future.
How do you see Senior Day, Senior Bowl? Well, you didn't go Senior Bowl, but I guess
I was at
Combine.
the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, you are Senior
Mhm.
Bowl. Senior Bowl, Combine, now this.
Yep.
Business trip or no business? How do you
Here?
approach that? Well, just all of them.
All of them?
All of them.
It's kind of a business trip. Senior Bowl is more football. It's less mental and more football. The Combine's all mental. It's long days. You're there I got there on a Wednesday. We didn't run or do drills till Sunday. So and you don't bench till Monday. So it's kind of a psyche test a little bit. You got to be on your P's and Q's all the time. People are always watching. And I was saying here is more of a tuning up what you didn't do at the combine. Tuning up, getting ready for everything. You got that weight lifted off your shoulders because now it's just time to, get in shape and get ready for the draft.
What'd you grow up rooting for? Football.
Never had a team. My mom was a big Steeler fan and my dad was a big Peyton fan. So I never had a team.
What would it mean to you to, hear your name called in the NFL draft?
It's going to mean a lot. I said I'm not going to cry, but we'll see. My family, my mom and dad's going to cry for sure, so I'm going to let them have it. But it's going to mean a lot.
Nerves? Any nerves? The whole process as it gets coming. It's about a month away.
Yeah, I ain't got no nerves. I don't have any nerves yet, but we'll see when we get there. We'll see about 2 weeks away how I feel.
How has OU prepared you for this moment?
Just that family atmosphere. Me coming here, just being confident in my game, knowing who Eric Gray is, like I said with DeMarco, teaching me how to be a pro, teaching me how to approach the game, not only on the field but off the field, just being a pro in everything that you do has definitely helped me.
Sooner Scoop HD.